Hello, I'm ARCHIELUXURY and welcome to the program. Have I got an interesting program today? My favourite geezer. That's right, my favourite geezer. And this actually relates to an email that just came in, and it's from my favourite geezer. And this is from Erik King. He wrote to me, and he was a little bit pissed off. And let's just read the email. Hi Archie, I just wired $20 to PayPal as promised in my previous email. Think we need to clear the air. I noticed in one of your recent emails you referred to me as a geezer. Geezer! Yes, I am the person who inquired about how to invest $10,000 on a luxury timepiece. While you did not use my name, I know you were referring to me because I left your comment on another video. For starters, I'm 47 years old and I'm a big fan of yours from Northern Virginia, USA, near the nation's capital. I'm anything but a geezer. Really, Archie, you jumped the gun on that one and almost caused me to bail on you. I'm anything but the person you describe in your video. So tell you what, here's the deal. I will send you another $20 upon getting a couple things from you. Number 1, a new video apologising for calling me a geezer on your recent video. I've never been called a geezer, and at 47 years of age, I am not much older than you. Number 2, as part of that video, please advise on your opinion of the following potential watch selection, which I have narrowed down things to. A Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Calendar. It's a new 2013 model in steel. B, a Rolex Yachtmaster in two-tone, gold bezel with partial gold bracelet. I consider the Datejust 2, but have decided it's too flashy for my taste. Or C, a Zenith Captain Windsor annual calendar, gold with leather strap. I'd like to get your opinion on these three with respect to three attributes: investment potential, horological heritage, and fuck-off quality. Background you need to know. Like you, I have worked on the bones of my ass all my life. Currently, as a professional in the engineering field at one of those nasty American corporate firms. I'm in middle management, but have been an engineer all my career and greatly and appreciate quality and good engineering when I see it. I am not the flashy type, but have managed to save up about $10,000 for a really nice timepiece. I currently own an Ebel 1911 Discovery chronograph in steel, which was given to me as a gift and which I like as a sports piece. As you have mentioned many times, it does not make a really good watch to wear at work. I also own a Santos Gaberly, that's a Cartier, two-tone, large size, not XL, that is about 15 years old or so, but it's a bit small on my wrist, as I'm also a big guy like you. Whilst I love the Santos, I'm ready to move up to a decent fuck-off piece. I want something that is not overly flashy, as some of my counterparts at work are standard, solid gold or two-tone Rolex types who have a serious attitude. I don't want to be in the same crowd. I think you understand that as a man who has come from humble beginnings. So I have done a bit of research, gone to a number of watch stores and have thought about the three pieces above. I'm not married to any of them right now, but I can see myself wearing any of them as I think they are decent timepieces and have a certain amount of cachet that will be lost on my co-workers. I would love to have a nice timepiece to outdeuce them, as you like to say, but also something that they would potentially be clueless about unless they looked it up online to understand the solid choice I've made. While I would love your Patek 5107, I don't have the resources to spend $17,000 on a used piece. I'm debt-free and would like to remain that way, so raking up credit cards is not an option. So, what do you say, Archie? Are you up for the challenge? Can you give me some solid advice? I've attached a few pics, I've attached a pic you can use, which is The one my fiance took of me last year. It's one of my favourites. Also, I would be up for discussing another what option which would involve you acquiring a timepiece. You have the expertise, contacts, the shrewdness to acquire something for me, no doubt. Let me know, and remember, there's another $20 on it if you set the record straight. Thank you so much, Erik. Thank you for the challenge. Now, let me clarify this, okay? When I use the word geezer, I'm actually using the English definition. A geezer in the UK is a guy, a bloke, a person in general. The British equivalent of the American slang word dude. In America, geezer means an old man, particularly one who is either cranky or eccentric, rather derogatory term. Archie's not American. Archie comes from English ancestry. So when I used that term there, it really was not to refer to your age. Geezers in England can be 19, 20, 22, 25 years old. A geezer is a male Englishman who likes drinking, football and violence, preferably all at the same time. Wants to be a typical Cockney Jack the Lad. They dress up smart to normally pull birds, being Stone Island and Burberry. Favourites being Stone Island and Burberry. They're basically like a better, meaner version of a chab, and not bad people to know, as long as you just prove you're a geezer. So it's from the Cockney slang. So I just want to clarify that because, man, I don't want to get the wrong definition for you there. And, you know, another thing is slang for any salt-of-the-earth type bloke you might meet in the street. Geezer. Geezer, geezer, mine's a kebab. And that's where it comes from. So if I've accidentally... Now, I'll just read you a bit more there. Geezer, an English bloke with a shaved head that wears jeans and shirts all day, every day, has a good old piss-up down the local pub, has a kebab or curry, then goes home, works in manual labour, builder, scaffolding, plumber, and is generally a good bloke as long as you support his football team. So, when I use the word geezer, I'm using the English term. You're a bloke. Now, come on. I didn't say you're a bloody poofter. So now that I've explained the situation, and if there's $20 at stake, I'm sorry. But I think you can understand, I'm using the English term. Now, to answer your question there, those three pieces, okay, the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master calendar, that's a beautiful piece. The Yachtmaster in two-tone, I'm not a huge fan of the Yachtmaster. Yeah, the two-tone's a bit tacky, okay? The Zenith, ooh, Zenith, look, I have problems with Zenith, okay? I don't get the Zenith thing, okay? Yes, they made movements for Rolex. So did Lemania. Lemania made movements for Patek. But no one buys a fucking Lemania. Okay, my advice. 10,000. That's a good bit of cash there. What would I buy? Okay. Number one, you want good investment potential. Definitely buy second hand. Don't buy new, okay? Buy second hand. Now, it sounds to me like you want something that's going to last. I would say for $10,000, you can sort of get a reasonable Patek second hand. But I don't know if that's going to necessarily suit you. So let's have a look there. As far as a $10,000 watch goes, what do I think? Okay. Personally, for investment, please buy a pre-owned piece. Old send you an email of a good dealer in America. This dealer sells second-hand pieces. They're a little bit expensive, but my good friend Descartes uses them. So I will send that to you in a private email. I would be buying second-hand. The Ebel, it's a so-so piece. It's not the greatest piece. The Cartier, yeah, I can understand. Cartier they were cool. They're not cool anymore. Okay. What would I say? Okay. I don't mind the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Calendar. That's a fucking good piece. The Yachtmaster two-tone doesn't excite me. I would personally, if you're going to buy a... look, okay, let's have a look at this. Okay. The Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Calendar, that's fine. Buy that. That's a good piece. If you're going to buy a Rolex, I'd be getting a steel Daytona. The market's depressed. You can buy one of those for about $10,000. So I'd be buying that. That's a much better investment than a Yachtmaster. And especially don't get the two-tone in sports. You either go all gold or you go steel. I'd also prefer a two-tone Submariner with the blue dial instead of the Yachtmaster. That'd be my choice. The Zenith, forget the Zenith. Okay. Now let's just back the truck up. If you want a real fuck-off piece, I would be buying you can buy this new, a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Triple Date. Okay, it's in steel. They're about 11, so you could haggle a bit. That's a better piece. I reckon the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, Grand, any of those type of pieces would be my choice because I'd be buying used, okay? But I think as far as investment potential goes, you've got to buy used and you're better off. I would go, if you want some kudos as far as horological superiority goes, get the Jaeger-LeCoultre. Fantastic brand, fantastic piece. Nothing wrong with the Master Calendar, okay? Nothing wrong with it, but I'd probably look into Reverso. That's a cool watch. They flip. They're a cool fucker. That's probably what I'd be looking at. You can get a second hand. I got a Reverso Grand Date. You can get one of those second hand for about 6,000 to 7,000. Okay? So you'd still have some money left over. You don't have to spend the whole 10. That would be a great watch as far as an investment goes. With the change, you could get an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. They're about 2 to 3 grand. So that's what I'd be doing. Okay, I reckon that's a much better investment than buying anything fucking new. That's for sure. So I'd get 2 second hand for the 10 grand. But as far as horological superiority goes, man, if you want a real fuck-off piece, my friend Descartes got a Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15300, second hand, about 11. That's technically horological superiority. That's the ultimate. In that price range, that would be a fantastic, it's a modern piece, big size, it's steel, and it's horologically superior to anything else in the land bar Patek. And even then, you're in the league. Okay, it's a Holy Trinity member. So I would say, from your list here, let's just go through it. I would say, let's out of those three, the Jaeger-LeCoultre is the best, but my advice is this. Consider the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15300. Consider a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date, second hand, 6,000 to 7,000, and get a Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. And a third watch, what's a third good watch that I would recommend to you there? Look, a third watch that I would throw in there, I would say, look, if you want a fuck-off watch for the boys, get a President. You can get a really nice 18238, no diamonds, About 11, 10 to 12,000. That's what I'd be looking at. And that's the best pieces I would say there. So I've given you a lot of advice here in this clip here. So I think I think you owe me $20. But look, no problems. The geyser thing's fixed up, and I've answered your question. Thank you so much for the ARCHIELUXURY challenge, and thank you very much. See you later.
All snuggle up in each other's arms. Do you mind if I stay by your side, just looking at you all the time to go?